trying to get a kick away for Macedon, and the players converge on it. Wheeling in there doing some second efforts, but it comes out the way of Macedon. Running onto it now is Christensen. He's about to pick it up. He's got a bit of time and space, got players on in the middle in Summerfield. He grabs it now. Quick hands off. They're looking good here through McConnell. Kick inside 50's a low trajectory ball, but it's picked up well there by big Matty Knox, was it? And he's got it out now towards Markworth. They work the ball in, and Cook 30 metres out by the time he kicks it. Slow, deliberate approach for the first goal of the game. Ball's on its way, keeps it low, and it's straight. And they get their first of the afternoon. It's another behind, so Romsey 2 behinds. Macedon are on 10. So Macedon have had all the running, all the shots at goal early in the piece here. And they run it out of their back line now, up towards the wing. It's a 2-on-1, but the one wins out. It's a great mark, and they go hit the ground running. They've got players running forward. And they've got a player here running, Christensen Jr. He's on his own. If they can get it to him, they do eventually. Yeah. Marks it at 45. Good running by the Macedon players.
Yeah, they switch of players quick.
And Nipper Wright's just got in loose here as well.
Wheeling again, yeah. That's terrific play by O'Sullivan, who chips the ball along, but they're under enormous pressure. Enormous pressure. Mills chips it out, but he's turned it over to Nipper Wright, who's taken off. Nipper gets it back off Jack Mills, who hands it over to... Oh, Nipper's got it back again. He's run into open goal. Now that is good handball and good play by...
Kilmartin.
No, yeah, it is Kilmartin down in the middle of the ground. The trainer's running out to him. So it was Casey Summerfield went up for the ruck, and he's roved his own ball and given out to Nipper Wright, who's got a paddock in front of him on his left foot, just drives it long. That's called blazing away at goal with no purpose. It was Millsy on his backside. Yep, the play continues. Tommy Waters, they've turned it over up on the wing as usual, and Markworth chips out to Matty Dick. Out to Christensen, who's got it, chipping out to Mills on the 50. Now we know Jack's a good kick. He could probably kick this from here, but he's going to look short, and he's hit Nipper right again. And Nipper's been really dangerous, but he hasn't got his kicking boots on.
He's got one
for him. They've got all their pressure on Knox and
yeah, he's getting out the back and
he's just
getting
letting him run around at the moment.
So in he comes, 45 metres out. It looks like a pretty good kick from here, and it's straight through the middle. He's got his second.
It's the last two he's kicked for Macedon, righty.
Forward for Romsey, goes straight back to McConnell. He picks it up, and here goes Smedley. He gets it towards half forward. Good mark taken there by Christensen Jr. there. And he's looking for some targets, but Romsey pushed back here well.
Dan Markworth takes the ball, takes the mark, and just inside the centre square. They're going to look to go straight, but Romsey are finally starting to push some numbers back, and it's actually holding them up. They've really got nowhere to go. He's going to play it, kick it out into the pocket. He's looking for Cook, who's... Oh, good set of hands. Cook takes the mark.
Should be a relatively easy shot for him from this distance and this angle. Comes in now, gets a little skip up. Ball's on its way. Umpire does not move, and that's another goal for Macedon. They move on to 4 goals, 5, 29. And
the on-time scoreboard. The umpire throws it back up, and it's way in for Romsey, but it comes down to Summerfield, who chips the ball into...
Waters.
Well, back to Waters. Waters back to Summerfield, and he just drives into centre half forward where Dan Markworth decides to take off. Handball's off, looking for Clough, and Cloughie. So it's Hoyer goes up against Waters, but it's one down by Romsey, and it's Ked Patterson who's got his ball smothered by Casey Summerfield, and Summerfield's fighting hard, gets it out to Jack Mills, and his left-hand handball cooks it out, hits it out to Collins, who brings out Macedon running now. Harrison on that right foot chips it long, looking for Knox, who goes straight over his head. But the Cookie down there fighting hard with McMahon for Romsey. Cook gets it, and he's dribbled one along the ground. He's kicked a goal.
Waters and Whelan to do battle here. Ball comes straight down, tackled immediately, but now it spills out. Macedon get there first. Good pick up, and they're able to reload here through Christensen Senior. He drives the ball long towards half forward. Bit of it outside there was Watkins, couldn't grab it, but now they come out through Wright, gets a quick handball onto Harrison, I think it is, on the right boot. He has a snap, and he's put it through. Kicker gets the tap down that occasion. Summerfield wrapped up immediately, goes in for a second bite, and a kick comes out to Waters, getting it out to Wright now. He goes to ground. It's bouncing around there in the centre square. They can't get a clear possession. Here goes Wright, kicking it on his left under the scoreboard, and he finds Fisher out there on the far outer wing.
Fisher, we got the ball. He's looking. There's not a lot happening there. He's going to bring it back into centre half forward. He's looking for Matty Knox, who's on the tear. And good set of hands, Matthew.
Here with a quick kick up towards Whelan. He's outnumbered though, Mills came over the top to effect the spoil, and Summerfield again gets a hand pass out to Collins. He chips up on the left and he finds Watkins. He's about 60 metres out from goal under the scoreboard.
Far too far out for the young fella.
He's going to have to hit up a target. He's got a lead
Fisher's
there
on the
now.
lead.
Fisher,
Good
and he's
hands.
taken the mark too.
Now that's
Great.
an under-18 kid.
Yep.
That is terrific play. There was a nice... And it's Mills, their captain, who gets it, drives it long, but it's well done by young Fox,
Fisher.
who just chipped it short. And Mills and Macedon get it. They're going to go on backwards. They're out to Christensen Senior there, who wasn't aware that the player was coming behind. But it's once again, it's picked up by Fisher. Nice little short kick, looking for his teammate in the under-18s is young Watkins. Young kids are combining well here. Gee, there's not a lot of movement. Nipper Wright comes off the interchange bench like a sneaky old player and gets an easy kick. And it was a bit of a push out then. That was unlucky that Christensen Jr. on his left foot kicks it long, looking for Harrison, and he's taken the mark. And he plays on. He's going to run into an open goal. Now that was smart football. Umpire throws it up. Waters against Whelan again. The ball hits the deck, and it's Matty Dick who comes out on a nice light right foot kick looking for Harrison. Harrison has Smedley out there too, so they've got a 2-on-1. Smedley does a terrific job in shepherding, but it's a poor kick. Nipper Wright picks it up, hands it over to Clough, who kicks a goal.
They'll go at it again with Hoy in the ruck against Waters. Both ruckmen got a hand on it, but it's going the way of Macedon now. It's a mark there to Clough. He's a true centre-half forward position. And it's a good smother. Got too close to the man on the mark, and Waters is lucky enough to clean it up. Comes in now through Summerfield. Handball out wide to Christensen Jr. He dodges one, he dodges two, he goes on the left, he drives it towards goal. That's a fantastic goal by Christensen.
Chips it out, looking for Cluffy, who's had his head ripped off and is going to get a free kick in front of the scoreboard. Clough comes, he's done, everyone's balking now. This has started something going. Clough hits out, looking for Matty Knox with a good set of hands. And that was a...
We'll see how he goes. Just make it a 33
does, if he dobs
game,
this, it's game over.
Big game over. So, big kick here. Romsey have shown a bit of fight, but this could absolutely bury him if he slots this. Comes in now, 45 out, ball's on its way. Umpire does a little shuffle, and he's just snuck it in, I think. Matty Santa goes over the head of Christensen Jr., but well done by Tassari. He's played well this afternoon, that back line, but it's Clough getting his hands on the footy. He's got a few players to go to. He goes short to Mills.
Now, Jack Mills can kick this. We've
about
seen him
60
kick
out.
and he takes off.
He looks for an option. Over on the far side, and he's hit him up, and Harrison takes a good mark. He turns and goes quickly and finds Wright, but he spilt what he should have taken. And Romsey looked to mop up, but Macedon applying the pressure in the forward pocket. Here's Wright again, swings on the left towards Christensen. Can he get one around? Goes, dodges around again. He's kicked another one. Aaron Christensen.